If it's a white man that we like,
or no,
say the same shit, we don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not letting Ice do that. I'm not letting you do that coon shit on this one.
Why are you calling it coon shit? I'm telling you, yo, we pick and choose. When we don't like somebody, we'll apply the rule to them, and if we like them, we'll turn the other way. Oh, it's cool, we all right because that's our nigga.
Yeah, but
that's not coon shit.
I think it's lazy for it to stop there. Let's get to the root of why. It's not just people dislike Schulz, right? Let me try to be objective here. It's not just people dislike Schulz. A lot of people feel like he should be the last one to do any racial negative, black racial undertone. Black people used to get raped by yada. He should be the last one to do that because of his
affiliation with the culture,
his entryway, his affiliation, the jokes that he makes in stand-up that are black culture leaning. A lot of people just feel like he should be the last one.
And see, I'm the opposite. I'm on the opposite side of that because he do them jokes about everybody. I watched the stand-up, not the new one, but I've watched his last couple stand-ups. He don't take just black jokes. I'm not mad at a comedian that is equally offensive. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem when you singling out this group here.
That puts it open to interpretation. I've seen some of his work also, and the delicateness in which he says some of them Jewish jokes is not the same as he tells them fucking black jokes. They're not.
To you, but if
I said it's open for interpretation.
No, yeah, so for that Jewish person that hears that joke, they might not feel that way. They may feel like how we feel in regards when he makes the black jokes.
I watch it and think that he get real Gregory Hines on certain topics. But that ain't even in my argument. I don't think he do that to everybody is a valid response to a black person saying, I recognize this and how he handles black people. I don't really care about how he handles anybody else. I'm talking about black people right now.
I get that. I get that. I still don't have a problem with him. I don't have a problem with the joke that he made.
Also, I mean, not to cut you off, E, to take it a step further, it ain't really just a Schulz thing. I think there's a lot of comedians out there that are, let me separate this from the Schulz conversation. There's a lot of comedians out there that are hiding racism underneath jokes.
I agree.
I think there's a lot of that happening currently in comedy. So that's separate from, because I'm not putting that on Schulz.
Right.
I agree.
I'm not putting
I agree with that.
But so these type of race sensitive, race baity type jokes, I think. I
think. I want to cut you off.
If he thought that Kendrick shit
and again,
was about
I didn't
him,
care that much about it, so I never covered it.
I take that as a race joke. That was a short joke. It was a little joke. And that's kind of what he's saying. If I'm in a cell with you, your little ass, you know what happens in prison, or so you little. I'm the advantage. That's how I took the joke.
But now, I understand the buck.
But I do get the.
I get that.
I understand that.
What could he say in response?
So it's not. If you understand that, then you understand it's not only a little person joke, and it's not only a height joke.
I'm only speaking on intent. If I took it because again, this is a person that makes a joke about everybody. Of course, you said he handles the Jews a little differently. Jewish people, excuse me. Everyone handles the Jewish people a little differently for reasons that will not be said. So it ain't just him. That's everybody. I don't think this person that shoots at everybody in his jokes was trying to make that a racial thing. It was just a response to Kendrick Lamar and a play on how small you are. Now, yes, the joke did
ignite that feeling.
Yes. I understand that part. But I don't think that was the intent to make it a buck-breaking thing.
Well, you said he doubled down on it. So, like, did he explicitly say that was the reference point? Like, it was about his height and not about his race?
The joke was about the fact that he's a little man.
Okay.
And I'm a bigger guy. And, yeah, I think in that situation, that's what would happen. He explained it that way. So I understand why everyone might feel a certain way, but I also don't want to limit any comedian. I've said this before. I don't want to limit any comedian because most jokes like that are offensive, and there's going to be a group of people who are going to feel the way.
Yeah, but okay, that may be valid. I too don't want to limit comedians. It transcends comedy when you have a black person speaking for black rights and fighting for black rights and highlighting injustices, and then a white person takes that person and says, I will rape you.
Okay, the person also in speaking.
What do you want me to do, buddy? It's not me making the rules.
Joe,
it's not me making the rules.
The person in that same sentence, while you're standing up for black rights, you're also telling people to do harm to the people that you're talking about. It's not fair. Like, that wasn't just the whole sentiment. I'm standing up for black rights. You were also igniting people to cause violence to the person, which was his point. He said, yo, in the joint, you saying go slide on him and his homies.
Okay.
So you're taking it past just making a statement about black rights. You're making it a violence thing.
Unpopular opinion, if I'm going to have an all-black meeting, that might come up. Yeah. And why is that not okay when it's okay to come up in the other meetings?
Thank you for checking in with the channel. The beef between Andrew Schulz and Kendrick Lamar isn't something that's been heavily publicized, but there's definitely a bit of tension that fans have caught wind of. It all started with a playful, yet controversial, comment Andrew Schulz made during an episode of his podcast, Flagrant. He joked about how Kendrick Lamar's music, while deeply introspective and full of intricate storytelling, could sometimes come off as pretentious, especially when it's constantly hailed as revolutionary. Schulz's comedic tone didn't sit well with some, but the real sparks flew when Kendrick Lamar's fans took to social media to criticize Schulz for disrespecting the rapper's artistry. Kendrick, known for his thought-provoking lyrics and his ability to stir up conversations around culture and society, has always kept a relatively low profile when it comes to engaging in public beefs. However, in an unexpected move, Kendrick dropped a few subtle jabs in his music, addressing how critics often misunderstand or devalue his craft. Many believe these lines were aimed at critics like Schulz, who were quick to dismiss his deep, layered messages. While neither Kendrick Lamar nor Andrew Schulz has publicly confronted each other directly about the matter, the tension remains simmering in the background. Schulz, always quick with his comedic rebuttals, continues to make jokes about Kendrick, but he also has acknowledged Kendrick's immense talent. Kendrick, on the other hand, has chosen to let his music speak for itself, reminding everyone that he's not just a rapper, he's a cultural force. Please consider subscribing, leave a comment and like this video. See you in the next video.